Hey, hello everybody. Friday, February 24 here in the Philippines. Dingalan Aurora, Barangay Mataway. And we got a hot one. Hardly any breeze. Uh, Feels like summertime, man. I don't know if it's officially summer, but it feels like it. It's a hot one today. Especially when there's no breeze. It's just a killer. So I hear some karaoke, videoke in the background here. I guess Phoebe's place, Carrillo's. They got some people over there. Maybe they have a birthday party or something, but yeah, some bad singing. The kids are out there with mommy and our helper. The original helper, she came back to work out the rest of the week, and then she paid me the rest of the cell phone money she owed me. So she's all squared away. She said she's not coming back because she lives too far away now. They, like I told you in a previous video, they had to move to the mountains because where they were living, the property has been sold. So the new owners kicked everybody out. So they had to move way up in the mountains. Trying to get situated here so I don't have to hold the phone. So that's the story there. Today was her last day. I don't know when we'll see her again. Who knows? But the new couple, the native people, are working out really well. They're always doing something. Of course, they take their breaks, which is fine. Or they're not expected to work all the time. Nobody is. It's just too hot. But they do a lot. And yeah, they do more than Jimmy did, that's for sure. Because Jimmy never took it upon himself until you gave him instructions. If you gave him a job to do, he'd do it. But if you didn't give him anything to do, he'd sit there on his cell phone all day. But I think he's working now. Working for Adam. He's probably working a lot harder than he did here. So who knows? We haven't heard from him. Next time we go to Gabaldon, we'll stop in, because he left a lot of clothes here and a bunch of stuff. So we'll drop it off to him, because I'm not going to store it forever. That's for sure. But that's about it. I didn't do too much. I did cut the lawn this morning before it got too hot. But even then, I was sweating. I had to take a shower immediately. And I tried to start our weed whacker. They just call it a grass cutter. And it wouldn't start. So Grace went into town and then she dropped it off. She took it to the guy that fixed my lawnmower that we're supposed to get the wood from. That he's supposed to pick up the old generator. The same guy. And he fixed it on the spot. Put a new spark plug in it. And cleaned the filters and stuff. And now it's running like a champ. So I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do the weed whacking tomorrow. The parts I couldn't get with the lawnmower. But he did it right there. He didn't... while she was waiting. I guess he wasn't busy. Because he's usually pretty busy. But, so that's all done. He charged 500 pesos, which was $10, to fix it, which is fine. And the rest of the day was just not much. Just kind of trying to keep cool. So let me show you around, just a real quick view before I sign off, so you have something to look at besides me. Let's take a look. So as you can see, the flags are dead, not even blowing. No breeze whatsoever. Man, starting to cool off a little bit because it's getting late. I think it's around, I don't know, 3:30, maybe 4 o'clock. Something like that. Once the sun goes down, it's a lot cooler. But this sun is hot. Trying to go over here out of the sun for me. Oh, looks like we got another pile to burn tonight. Seems like every day we can burn a little pile. But Grace took the trash in town today, so we don't have to burn the trash since she was going in town anyway. Stuff like the diapers too, James's diapers, you can't burn those. They don't burn because they have that material in there. They have that stuff in there that keeps the baby dry, and they don't burn. I've told you guys before, it's a pretty amazing fact. The biggest thing in any landfill anywhere is diapers. It's not plastic, it's not paper, it's not rubbish. It's diapers, because diapers can't be recycled, they can't be burned. It's crazy. They got to figure out a new way to invent diapers. If somebody can do that, they'd make a fortune. When I was a baby, they had reusable diapers. My mother washed diapers. You know, they were just cotton cloths, and you put them on the baby, and you took them off and cleaned them, reused them. They do still sell those, but nobody uses them. We even had a service called New Diaper. It was a truck that came around, but I don't think the company lasted too long, especially when disposable diapers came out, an invention. Kind of crazy, but everybody uses disposable now, Pampers, whatever. Luckily James, he's doing really good. He's pretty much potty trained already. He's not even 3 years old. He'll be 3 in April. And he only uses them to sleep. And he never poops in them anymore. He never does. He just pees. He'll tell you when he has to poop now. He learned. Doing very good for his age, I think. He tells you, ta-eh, guy, and he runs to the bathroom and he does it. So that's very good. We're proud of him. His mommy used to yell like crazy at him. Actually, too much. To the point where it was almost abusive, I think. But he's doing okay now. He's doing much better. He's really a good kid. He's coming along. And as you saw in the video yesterday, they're even playing nice together with his sister and everything. Most of the time, not all the time. Catherine didn't have any school today, another no school day excuse, some kind of an excuse. I don't know what it was. She told me, I can't remember, who knows. They always have an excuse why no school. Crazy. Education here is not good, people. That's why I really want to get out of here. Find a better school for my kids. Got some tadpoles in here. Not much of a stream flow, but when it's high tide, it does fill up. This comes down. This section here comes down, especially if there's a storm or something or rains a lot. It busts through. But right now it doesn't smell too good, and there's not much water in there. The neighbor's still working on cleaning up over here. He's got a lot of work to do, but he works very slow. And this is all our seaweed that we got from the beach. We're drying it out before we can burn it. But he's real good about it. In fact, he's coming down now. He's coming down now to burn it. Grace told me he did have a stroke, a mild stroke one time, so he has a few difficulties, but he's still a real hard worker. Him and his wife both. But I don't try to do anything strenuous for him. He does really what he wants to do. I really don't tell him what to do. She might have projects for him. I don't say too much. If I do, I tell Grace, Mommy, and then she'll tell them, she'll relay the message. Because they don't understand any English, they don't understand me, nothing. So he's lighting up the fire now. Like I said, they pretty much burn almost every day. Unlike Jimmy, he only did it when I told him to do it, or when he had a big pile. Edwin's, they're still doing alls over there. Looks like they're almost finished, and they're painting the poles also wood to look like wood. So I think they just did the last few tables. He's got quite a few. He's got, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 10 tables over there. All cement. So it looks good what they did. We'll see if it helps the next typhoon. We'll see how good this place holds up. Probably better than mine, but I guess we'll wait and see. Some couple of kids just came over here. I don't know what they're doing. Just maybe walking through. Who knows? Anyway, that's all I got for you, people. Once again, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. It's free. One last look before I sign out. The fire's going. Crackling fire. Okay, everybody, God bless everyone. Santa Claus, over and out.